Hi YouTube, I am back again and today marks the 1 week anniversary of my surgery. I am feeling very good. I'm quite lucky that it's bank holiday Monday today, so I'm still off work. I had last week off work, the whole of last week off work, which I had to take as holiday because work wouldn't let me take off a sick. That's fine. So I'm back to work tomorrow, although I'm not planning on going back into the office. So I'm quite lucky I can work from home. So I brought my laptops home with me when I left the week before, and I'm just going to be sitting on the sofa catching up with all my emails. I think work's been really hectic, so I'm not looking forward to actually going back tomorrow. So yeah, so today's Monday. I'm going back to the hospital on Wednesday. When I can get all of my tape that's over all of my my incision lines all taken off, and then after that I think I'm going to plan to go back into the office on Thursday afternoon and work from the office on Friday, and just get me back into things really. I'm feeling really good. I'm just on paracetamol and ibuprofen if needed. I think the main thing I'm really suffering from at the moment is tiredness. I'm getting tired quite easily. Although saying that, I'm still going on like 3 more walks every day. Although in true typical English fashion, it's raining today. So being a bit of a fair weather walker, I don't think I'm going to go out today, but we'll see. I think it's good for me to get out. So if I can, if the rain stops, then I'll try and get out. Yeah, so other than that, I'm feeling really great. As you can see, I've changed my bra into a sports bra. You can still see the tape poking over. I think what I'll also do is I took a photograph the other day of just my boobs with the tape over the top, so you can see how things are progressing quite nicely. I do have these really quite horrendous bruises just above where my nipples are that have turned like fluorescent yellow, which is really attractive. But I guess that's not really surprising considering what they've been through. So hopefully that will go down soon. And yeah, so I'll insert the picture of me with the tape and show you how they're looking now. And yeah, so I'll catch up with you after I've been for my next hospital appointment. Okay guys, I completely lied. This isn't the day I'm getting my stitches out. This is still 1 week, but I just came back from my walk. I did actually manage to get out at the end. Did get a bit rained on, but luckily not too much. But there was a couple of things I actually forgot to say. One was about itchiness. I know that a lot of people find that they get a lot of itchiness afterwards, and I have to say mine hasn't been too bad, but being on the walk, my glass is going to get steamed up in a sec. Being on the walk, I think probably sweating a bit. I haven't exactly been taking easy strolls. I've been proper power walking, and I now have itchiness on my sides, I think where the drains were, and kind of underneath my breasts. But I suppose considering I've had, you know, major incisions there, and I've also still got all the taping and the bandages on from the picture you saw earlier on, and with me sweating, I guess it's no real surprise that I am a bit itchy, but nothing too bad, luckily. So yeah, like I said, I've also just been out for my walk. It's been like an hour power walk, and I kind of feel now that I've earned being able to like chill out for the rest of the day. Although I know that I shouldn't really feel that way. It has only been a week since my surgery. I shouldn't feel like I have to go out on a great big walk to earn some chill time. Yesterday, I have to say I didn't go out and have a walk. One of my cousins was over from Montana, so with her little 2 children, she only comes over every couple of years, so I went round to my family. My mum fed me dinner, and I did eat a lot of carbs. Oops. So maybe that's why I feel like I need to go for more of a bit of a power walk today, kind of burn off those carbs I've been eating. I have been eating quite a lot of protein though. I've been having quite a lot of protein shakes. Protein's quite important to help your body repair. And I think after this process is finished, I am going to create a video on hints and tips and tricks, or things that I recommend from my experience for you to do if you're about to have the same breast reduction surgery, can't speak, that I just had, to help you guys, and maybe some things not to do that I have done and maybe wouldn't recommend. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. I can't shower still. Well, at least I can't shower my top half. So I've been having like wet wipe washes. I am dying to have a shower. I'm also dying to wash my hair. It doesn't look too bad, but that's because I've been using lots of dry shampoo. I guess I could wash it over the sink, but the trouble is, especially with the surgery I had for the lump under my armpit, this arm, as you can see, look, got complete mobility, doesn't hurt, nothing, it's amazing. Other arm, because as you can see, I still got my dressing on, that kind of hurts. It just, yeah, I'm not going to risk having my head over a bath or a sink to wash my hair. It's a dry shampoo I have to do, and I'm going to the hairdressers on Wednesday anyway, so they'll wash it for me. Whoop whoop. Looking forward to that. So yeah, so I think that's now all I wanted to say. I hope I don't think of anything later, but I guess if I do, I'll just have to wait for either tomorrow or Wednesday when I get all my tape taken off. So I will catch you then. Alright YouTube, so today was the day that I actually went to the hospital to get all of my padding and dressings off, and I also saw my surgeon again. And as you can probably tell, I went to the hairdressers on the way back just to get my hair washed. She had to put a bit of colour in the bottom of it anyway, so yes, thank God, I've got clean hair. So nice. I think I could have done it by myself beforehand over the shower or the sink, but because of the issues I've been having with one of my arms, which I'll tell you about in a second, I haven't been able to lift that arm up very high, so it would have been quite painful. But yeah, so now the dressings have come off and I can have a shower. It's going to be the best shower ever. Pretty excited, as you can probably tell. Very, very, very good news. Although since she has taken off all the dressings, it's been a little bit more sore, I think, because the padding and the dressings and tape that I had on was kind of cushioning things a little bit, and now I just kind of have where the incision was, like my new scar line rubbing against my bra. But yeah, everything looks really good. Both the nurse and the surgeon I saw was really happy with everything. Obviously, I mentioned the pain I've been having going down my arm. It kind of feels a bit like a piece of string going from my armpit to my elbow, and it's been quite painful to move. Apparently, what happened is when they took the lump of fat from my armpit, they must have damaged a lymph node, because apparently what I've got is called cording, and it's quite common in people that have breast cancer surgery and they have lymph nodes removed. So basically what's happened is they've kind of damaged a lymph node, and then where the lymph usually goes from my elbow back into my body, it causes like a cord to be created. So he basically said as long as I keep stretching it and massaging it, it should just go away. I think I really noticed yesterday when I started massaging it myself and I stretched it a bit, it eased off a lot. I think once you've had surgery, it's kind of, if you do something that hurts, you automatically think stop doing it, which obviously anything to do with pain around my breast I would do. But with my arm, I'd need to start like exercising it, stretching it, things like that. So yeah, I did ask the surgeon about when I can go back to the gym, because as you know, I've been doing lots of walks, but I really want to get back onto my weights. So he basically said whenever I feel I'm ready. So I think, to be 100% honest, I obviously don't want to be doing any chest exercises, at least yet. I really want to get on some legs. I don't know how I feel about lifting plates. I think what I'm gonna do is go to some legs, bums and toms class tomorrow, because that's mainly body work and not very much upper body. See how that goes. I mean, obviously it's, you know, not comparable to compound lifting, but it's better than nothing. See how that goes, and then maybe try and do some leg work over the weekend and then build up from there. I really hope. I really need to go back to the gym. Been eating cake. bad times. Don't eat carbs. Yeah, so I have to wear a bra day and night for another 3 weeks. I'm not allowed to wear an underwired bra for 6 weeks, though I'm not sure if that's 5 weeks from today because it's already been a week. Can also take off my surgical stockings today, so that's another win. Again, just can't wait to get in the shower. So sorry about before, I stupidly forgot to plug in my camera to the battery to recharge it and it ran out. But yeah, I'm back and I've had a shower. I feel like a whole new person. I've got clean hair, clean body, clean mind, no surgical stockings on anymore. I feel like myself. And I've also got a little visitor down here. She's such a cutie. Yeah, so like I said, I've now had a shower. It's really weird, I can't lie. Now that I can probably see everything, and in the words of the nurse, I look like I have teenage breasts. Not in terms of size, they're still fairly large, or like, I would say about 30-60. But they're just like, hi. And the nurse said that it probably helped the fact that the top of my breasts didn't have those, the skin hadn't really been stretched. I didn't have any stretch marks or anything. The skin was quite firm still. So that when he basically, I guess, moved all the breast tissue up, it filled the area quite nicely. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. There's still a bit bruising. Now that I don't have the dressings on, I don't know if I said this earlier, sorry if I did, but now I don't have the dressings on, it's still a little bit sore, like wearing like a bra, but the nurse was all happy for me to wear different bras. So I got to wear a bra. Did I say this earlier? I think I probably did. I'm just repeating myself, sorry, I'll shut up. But yeah, so good times. In terms of itchiness, I've not had any itching. I will probably insert a photograph of the area under my breast now, so look away if you're queasy. So as you can see, the scar's not really very red. I think the nurse was also quite surprised because I'm quite fair skinned. She said fair skinned people usually like have quite angry looking scars, but mine actually look really good. You probably see some yellow bruising there. I guess that's to be expected, although the bruising is not too bad, to be honest. I suppose they do, like the whole area around the nipples and stuff do look a little bit Frankenstein, but again, compared to what I'm used to, it's no big deal. And I mean, I'm only just over a week after my surgery and set now, so I'm not really bothered. I know that things are going to get better. She also said that things will kind of round out at the bottom because at the moment they're quite flat, so that'll be good. Going back to work tomorrow. I've been working from home yesterday and today. It's been quite tiring, but I will probably work from home tomorrow morning and then go in the office in the afternoon, and then hopefully go back into the office all day on Friday, because I'm going to be out of the office like the first half of next week anyway, so I'm not going to see everyone. So I suppose in terms of telling people, I'd say most of the females at work know. Our company's quite small, there's only about 22 of us, so I'd probably say about half of the females know, and maybe one male knows. Yeah, so be interesting to see if they've noticed. I mean, they just think I've been away on holiday, so they're probably going to think it's weird that I work from home this week, probably question that. And people know I've got loads of health problems anyway, so people generally just ask just to make sure I'm okay, which I am. But yeah, so I've been really good. I'll probably do another update soon, maybe later on this week, if I've got much to say. Oh, I'm just going to be busy living my life. I think it's going to be quite hard buying bras that aren't underwired. You know, something That's gonna give quite a nice shape, but you know, it's something I can live with. I have to admit, I've already been on Victoria's Secret website, so I'm sure my credit card's gonna love me soon, even though I've just paid out for the surgery. Not on my credit card, by the way. That's not a good idea. But yeah, so I will catch you guys soon, and take care of yourselves.